Well, good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Webber Township High School. Beautiful new facility. Danny, they used to call the old place the Pit, but I think they've moved from the Pit to the Palace. What do you think?
It's a big change, I can say that.
It's a big change. Welcome to girls high school basketball tonight. It's our maiden voyage of the season for us here on AreaSports.net, and it's the first game to be played here in this beautiful new facility at Webber Township High School. Wayne City Lady Indians are in town. They're wearing the dark uniforms. Black trim with red being introduced right now, coached by Rick Hayes, first-year coach for Wayne City, but he's had a lot of coaching experience in the past. They've actually already played one game, Danny. They won over at Edwards County the other night.
At one guard, it'll be number 15, Avery Seidel. At the other guard position will be number 12, Sydney Greenwald. At forward will be number 2, Megan Anderson. And number 30, Lauren Bass. And at center will be Josela Hall. How you say that?
I'd say Jocelyn.
Jocelyn
Hall. Yep.
Jocelyn Hall wears number 23.
And now the Webber Township Lady Trojans are about to be introduced, coached by Cheyenne Spurlock in her second year. Go ahead, Danny.
At one forward will be number 45, Abigail Hubert. At the other forward will be number 23, Mackenzie Sellers. At one guard, number 15, Kaylee Jones. And number 34, Caitlin Wilkie. And at center will be number 31, Becca Marlowe.
Season opener here for the Webber Township Lady Trojans. As I said, Wayne City played at Edwards County the other night. They won 54-49. Tonight's JV contest was won handily, however, by Webber Township. It was like
40-18.
40-18, yeah. So a very good win for them. This is a beautiful floor and just a beautiful facility. And I got to tell you, the area up here in the broadcast booth, and they do have 2 broadcast booths here at this gym.
Yeah.
It's very spacious, very roomy.
Yep.
We even got room for Billy Rocket up here if he ever stops by. Actually, you got room for a lot of things up here. It's great. Well planned, well thought out. And you have some chair seats here, too, on the other side, which is the Webber Township side.
For the home team.
I'll tell you right up front that since it's our first game of the season, not seeing either one of these teams play might take us a minute to get used to who the players are for each side, so bear with us there a little bit. Jocelyn Hall, number 23, will be jumping center here, and she'll be jumping against Kaylee Jones. Again, Webber Township in the home white uniforms and Wayne City in the visiting black uniforms, and we are underway. Tip is controlled by the Lady Trojans. And they're going to work it down to the left side, come back out to the top now to Abigail Holbert. And taken down in the lane by the big girl, Hall. And here comes Wayne City with their first possession of the game. In the front court with it is Avery Seidel. Not sure exactly how many returning starters there are for Wayne City. I know there's 2 for Webber. I know there's at least 1 for Wayne City, maybe more than that.
Seidel was.
Yeah, for sure I knew she was.
Let me see if I can look around here.
I think Jocelyn was a starter last year, too, wasn't she? The girl in the middle.
Yeah.
Shot from behind the arc is good. 3-pointers knocked down by Avery Seidel, and it's 3-0 Wayne City. Good trivia question for you there. Who scored the first basket in a varsity basketball game at this new gymnasium? And it was Avery Seidel of Wayne City. That shot is blocked, and here comes Seidel the other direction now for the Lady Indians. She'll bring it out front to the top.
Anderson played quite a bit last year, too. I think she's just a sophomore.
Trojans are in a zone there. As the Indians work it around, they come to Seidel, now down in the corner. I don't see a number 2 on my program here. Number 2 is in there for Wayne City. Down low it goes into Jocelyn Hall. She scores, and it's 5-0. Okay, I see the number 2 now. Okay, that was up there at the top. All right. I'll get acclimated here.
Hall scored that one?
Yes, she did. 5-0 Indians. Early going here in the first quarter. Shot from the right wing for the Trojans is off the mark. No good by Mackenzie Sellers, and on the rebound we got a whistle. And a foul. And it's going to go against Wayne City. The ball will be out of bounds to the Lady Trojans. Triggering it in will be Sellers. Sellers, one of two seniors on this Webber Township Trojans squad, along with Becca Marlowe, as the inbound pass is knocked away by the Indians, and Trojans will try it again.
Foul was on Seidel.
Again, Sellers will try to trigger it in. It's a bounce pass this time, and it comes in to Marlowe, and she's fouled on her way to the basket.
Bass is going to pick up that foul.
Nice out-of-bounds play run there by the Trojans as Marlowe found herself open coming down the lane, and now she'll go to the charity stripe and shoot a pair. As you see Coach Cheyenne Spurlock conferring with a couple of her players right in front of us. Free throw is no good. Talked to her a little bit before the game, and she said, I got a different outlook on coaching this year, with it being my second year, because, first year you got all those butterflies and nervousness, and she says, I really approach it completely different this year compared to last year. Second free throw's missed. There's the rebound. Back up, no good by Jones. Battle for the rebound, and this time Wayne City comes away with it. Boy, they had some opportunities there, but couldn't score. Seidel now in the front court for the Indians. Working around the perimeter. Good ball movement. Shot from the left wing is up and in.
By Bass.
By Bass, yes. Lauren Bass, a sophomore, scores. And that's going to be a timeout on the court called by Coach Spurlock. 8-0. 8-0 in the early going here for
Let's hear from
Wayne
one
City.
of our sponsors.
Sometimes you need an attorney who can look out for your interest. Located just a short drive away in Mount Vernon, Olson & Reeves offer a free consultation to discuss your needs. Everything is discreet and confidential. At Olson & Reeves, they can provide you with consultation and assistance with traffic law and DUIs, estate planning, living wills, divorce, real estate contracts, personal injury and accidents, as well as medical malpractice. Call Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law in Mount Vernon at 316-7322.
Back to live action here at Webber Township High School. They changed the scoreboard. I didn't think that was a 3 on that shot, and they corrected it. It is 7-0 instead of 8-0 as we come back to live action. Trojans have it after the timeout. And with it is Mackenzie Sellers. Now way out front to the right side. Wayne City's going to match up man-to-man, and there's a steal. Steal by Seidel. She's going to take it all the way in and lay it in. Good. 9-0 in favor of Wayne City. And now they go into a press. Trojans break it, but then they throw it away. Back across the timeline comes Anderson for the Indians. Shot behind the arc is short, off the iron. Chased down into the corner by Bass. Feeds it back inside, no good. Rebound taken away this time by the Trojans. Wilkie came away with it. They'll get it in the front court now to Sellers. Sellers works it back across to Wilkie. Trying to look inside if they can. Marlowe's got it now. There's the pass inside. As Holbert went up for the shot, it was blocked out of bounds. It'll be Trojans basketball. 4:31 to go here, opening quarter. Substitution in the game there. Number 21 is Bailey Sellers, sophomore. I'm going to assume that she's related to Mackenzie Sellers. Perhaps sisters. Shot top of the key is off the mark. No good by Mackenzie Sellers. Rebound this time by Wayne City. Here they come. Seidel bounce passes it in the lane, and the ball's kicked. And they'll take it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indians.
What's Bailey Sellers' number?
Bailey Sellers is 21. Seidel will trigger it in and comes into Bass. Bass out to the top to Greenwald. Now they kick it around to Bass again. Been impressed with the ball movement here early on, Danny, by Wayne City. There's a steal, knocked away, and now they're going to call a foul. That's kind of a late whistle there, but going to call the foul on Holbert. She had the steal. Said that she used the arm, though, to kind of gain the advantage, but
offensive foul.
Ooh. Tough call there. It'll be Wayne City ball. 3:58 to go here, opening quarter. 9-0 in favor of Wayne City. We got to shake the rust off here a little bit, Danny. When you haven't done this for 4 or 5 months, you know.
It just shows we're getting old. They ought to never let us quit. We ought to have to keep broadcasting.
Forget how to do things, and then we leave things out. And, hey, where's that patch cord at? And that kind of stuff, you know. All right. Here we got a tie-up on the floor. Good aggressive basketball. Girls are playing hard.
Both teams are getting after it out here tonight. 3:46 to play here in the first quarter. 9-0. I even remember to get the scoreboard on now.
Yeah.
Played half a quarter, but anyway.
Sellers to Sellers for Webber. Mackenzie Sellers has it right now, and she's going to be fouled on the reach in there by
Bass.
Lauren
That'll
Bass.
be her second.
Oh. She's an important part of this Indians lineup. And that's 3 team fouls on the Indians, just 1 on the Trojans. Here's a bounce pass, comes inside, and a foul is called as the pass came in.
Hall
to Bailey Sellers.
Fouls on number 2, he said. Anderson.
And they get it in to Holbert now. Shot from the corner is no good. There's rebound out of there by Bass, and here comes the Indians. They get it to Seidel.
Trojans can't get one in the hole.
Nope, they've had some shots at it, but you're right. They just can't get it to go down. Anderson gives it up to Bass. Looking for a cutter, and there was the cutter, but jumping in front and stealing the ball is Kaylee Jones for the Lady Trojans. They'll bring it back the other way.
2 turnovers on each team.
Mackenzie Sellers has it now out front between the circles. A beautiful floor they have here, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Nice job with
this is a great facility.
Yeah. Inside, here's the turnaround, and they say it's blocked. No fouls called. It's blocked out of bounds. As they said, Hall got a piece of it. I don't know exactly. We don't have the heights here in front of us. I don't know exactly how tall Jocelyn Hall is, but she's clearly the tallest girl on the floor. Say she's.
Wayne City's getting a little foul trouble.
Yeah, they are. It's going to add up. Another foul is called, and that's going to be a shooting foul this time.
On Anderson, her second. So Bass and Anderson both have 2.
Bailey Sellers will go to the line to shoot a pair now for the Trojans, still trying to get on the board here at the 2:51 mark. And a free throw is good. So now she'll go down in the book as the first Trojan to ever score a basket, or at least a point, here in the new gym, be it a free throw. Bailey Sellers, a sophomore, has another one. And it's off.
Your cameras.
Off the back iron. It's no good. Rebound this time by Wayne City. Seidel brings it to the front court. Is that Billy checking in with us?
Yeah, he's wanting to know if you can lighten it up any. Said it's awful yellow.
Lighten it up a little bit. Might have something to do with our lighting in here. I don't know. We'll try, Billy. Can't do 5 things at once here. Come on now. Ball's out of bounds. It comes to the Trojans. Length of the floor. Appreciate you watching, though. You can follow us on Twitter, of course, at AreaSports.net on Twitter. And send us a message on Twitter or through our Facebook page at AreaSports.net. Pass came inside there. Knocked away almost. Marlowe had it. Now they come back out to Sellers again. Sellers is going to drive, puts up the shots, no good, but we're going to have a foul called, and there's going to be a charge. The charge is called on Sellers. Yeah, we'll try to play with the settings maybe a little bit here at halftime. See if we can brighten that up a little bit. First time in this facility, trying to get used to all the lighting and everything. Jocelyn Hall has it out front for the Indians now. Come back out to Seidel. They lead it 9-1. Seidel gives it up to Bass. She'll drive baseline. Cut off by Sellers, who does a good job defensively. Back to Seidel again. Again, 5 team fouls on Wayne City here in the first quarter, 2 on Webber.
Who's 43 for Wayne City?
43 in the game for Wayne City is Ellie Dickey. And timeout's going to be called by Coach Rick Hayes. He says, hey, we can't get anything going offensively. Let's talk about it. So Timeout on the court.
Let's hear from one of our sponsors.
Sometimes you need an attorney who can look out for your interest. Located just a short drive away in Mount Vernon, Olson & Reeves offer a free consultation to discuss your needs. Everything is discreet and confidential. At Olson & Reeves, they can provide you with consultation and assistance with traffic law and DUIs, estate planning, living wills, divorce, real estate contracts, personal injury and accidents, as well as medical malpractice. Call Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law in Mount Vernon at 316-7322.
Back to live action here. Shot is put up, no good by the Indians. And on the rebound, we got a whistle and a foul. And that's going to go against the Trojans, and that's going to send Big Jocelyn Hall to the line.
Foul's going to be on Kaylee Jones.
In other girls' high school basketball tonight, Mount Vernon's playing down at Harrisburg tonight to open up their season. In the JV game, the Lady Rams won the JV game at Harrisburg, Danny, 49-31.
And the Lady Foxes are tipped at 7 o'clock against the Vienna Lady Eagles tonight.
In the ball game for Webber, number 33 is Haley Schultz. She's a freshman. Good-sized girl for a freshman. Free throws are good. It's 11-1. Wayne City in front. Again, it's a season opener here for the Webber Trojans. First game in their brand spanking new gym, and we're glad to be bringing it to you here live on AreaSports.net. Into the high post it comes to Schultz. She gives it up to Sellers out front. Now they work it over to the wing to the other Sellers. Sellers. Drive down the lane. Dish it to the older Sellers. She'll drive baseline, puts up a shot, missed it, and there for the rebound again is Jocelyn Hall. She's a force on those boards for Wayne City, that's for sure, as Seidel brings it across the line. Comes right side now to Dickey. Here's a shot from the wing. It's off, no good. Trojans have the rebound. Outlet pass made by Holbert. Here they come in the front court. Holbert has it again. Goes inside the paint, comes back out. Looking for a shot. There's a bounce pass on the left wing inside the lane. Shot is up, and it's in. That's Becca Marlowe. She's one of the seniors, and she scores the first field goal for a Webber Township player in this new gym. And it happens just before the end of the first quarter. Horn after one. It's Wayne City 11, Webber Township 3. We'll be right back.
Draper Insurance Agency in Dahlgren is owned and operated by licensed agent Carl Youngblood. Carl grew up on a dairy farm and worked for Smith Ag for more than 10 years. His background enables him to relate well to farmers in southern Illinois. Carl offers a full range of services, including property, casualty, life, and health. He's an independent agent representing multiple companies to ensure very competitive rates. Drop by and see Carl Youngblood at Draper Insurance Agency, located on the highway in Dahlgren, or call for an appointment at 736-2394. He's a proud supporter of the High School Videocast Network.
After one quarter of play, 11-3. Danny, your thoughts on that first quarter of play as Wayne City leads it by 8?
Well, you can tell this is not Wayne City's first game, so they come out a little more poised. Webber's get a little first game jitters. 1 out of 8 on field goals for Webber. 1 out of 4 from the free throw line.
Second chance opportunity is a bucket there. And
that
Hall is that was actually Addison Seidel who checked in the game. Number 34 put that one in. So you got 2 Seidels in there for Wayne City, and you got 2 Sellers for Webber Township makes it 13-3, a 10-point lead.
Seidel's a freshman, isn't she?
That Seidel is a freshman, yeah. You're right. Saw her mom in the hallway a little while ago. Turnaround shot is no good, but there's another foul on the Indians. Is taking it to the glass is Haley Schultz, another freshman, and she'll go to the line for Webber Township. So a freshman playing a key role for both teams here in the early going.
Gave that foul to number 23, Hall.
Both of these coaches, by the way, Rick Hayes as well as Cheyenne Spurlock, will be guests with us this Saturday on the Sports Couch. We're going to be previewing 7 different basketball teams this Saturday morning, 4 boys coaches and 3 girls coaches, including these 2 here tonight. So join us for the Sports Couch this Saturday morning at 8:30 here live on AreaSports.net. Here's a drive baseline, dish inside, shot is up and in, count the bucket, and a foul is called as Ellie Dickey scored on the play, and that was a nice pass by Addison Seidel on that play.
Fouls on number 33. That's Haley Schultz, her first. Dickey's free throw was no good.
And the rebound is cleaned out of there by the Trojans. As Holbert has it, and they'll come back the other way. Holbert has it out front now to Bailey Sellers. There's a diagonal pass, Sellers to Sellers.
Wayne City's went to a 1-2-2 zone.
Bounce pass down on the block. Double team down there. As Marlowe couldn't get a shot off, they tie her up, and the jump ball is called. Possession to the Indians. Junior high girls hoops tonight. We've got a final as Tamaroa beat Giant City 37-29. Also in girls high school action, Alton Marquette leads Greenville 15-14. We'll have a bunch of scores posted for you later here on our website. Hall has it. Here's a pass to Seidel as she falls down. Ball goes out of bounds, going to belong to Webber.
Turnover number 3 on the Indians.
15-4 is our score. Wayne City in command here, 6:13 to play in the first half. Hey, anybody in the gym that we can grab for a halftime guest?
I don't see anybody.
Have you looked around to see if there's any other coaches here? Shots missed by Webber. Here's the rebound by the Indians. They'll take it down the other way, and Holbert comes away with it on the steal. Now the Trojans push it. Here's Sellers. Goes inside the lane. She's cut off. Tries a wraparound pass, but it's taken away from her, and Wayne City will bring it back the other way. Seidel with it in the corner. Shot up by the younger Seidel. No good. Rebound by the Trojans again. .5:27 to play in the first half. Holbert has it again out front. In the corner to Marlowe. Marlowe will launch one. Bounces. Off, no good. And there's a rebound by Dickey for Wayne City. Ahead to Seidel again. You know, with the kind of facility they've got here at Webber, they definitely have the capability of
hosting some regional.
Hosting not only a regional, you're right, but certainly some other kind of a tournament or shootout or something like that if they choose to. That pass is just out of the reach and stolen away again by Webber as Sellers is run into, and we're going to have a blocking foul called.
It's going to be on the youngest Seidel, I think.
I think you are right.
That'll be her first, Addison. Coming back in is Jones. She wears number 15, and Wilkie number 34.
You are absolutely right, though, Danny, about the opportunity to probably host a regional here for girls or for boys. This gym has got pretty good capacity. All right. At the free throw line after we saw all that out, it's Mackenzie Sellers. 4:43 to go here in the first half. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound is taken out of there by Dickey, and here comes Wayne City again. Seidel around a screen. Takes it all the way in off glass, missed the shot. Dickey battles for the rebound and hits it off of one of her teammates out of bounds. And I think that went off Addison Seidel's nose.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Tough way to take it, wasn't it?
Yeah. In the ball game for Wayne City, number 2 is Megan Anderson back in, one of the original starters. Again, Wayne City was a winner earlier this week at Edwards County. They won by 5 points. That game was on the road. Holbert to the right side. The shot is put up and in by Marlowe. That was a bomb.
3 or 2?
They put it down as a 2 on the scoreboard. I thought it was farther out than that. 15-6 is our score as a foul is called against the Trojans. And that's going to go against Holbert, I believe. 3:59 to go here in the first half. 15-6. Indians by 9. Checking into the game for the Trojans is Anna Fry, number 22. She's a freshman.
Fry?
Yes. Here is the inbound, and we're going to have a foul called as pass came into Dickey.
Marlowe.
Dickey was fouled on the way up.
Be out of bounds. No shot, they say.
Seidel will trigger it in. Pass intended for Hall, but knocked away. Good defensive play that time by Jones. Trojans back the other way, looking for points. Down by 9. There's a fake drive baseline. Shots missed, but that was a nifty move there, let me tell you, by Fry, the freshman. She's got it again and fires away. Missed the shot. Saved from going out of bounds. Into the arms of Marlowe.
Trojans are hustling.
I'm telling you what, this Anna Fry that came off the bench is a hustler. Shot from the corner is no good. We got some freshmen out there that aren't playing like freshmen. They're handling themselves pretty well.
On both teams.
Yeah, on both teams. You're right. On both teams. Handling themselves pretty well. And that's not easy to do. You know that, Danny. You know?
Oh, no.
Freshman coming into the varsity game. There's Fry, the freshman, with a steal.
7 turnovers on the Indians.
She's going to bring it up.
Behind the back. You see that?
I saw that. And out front with it is Bailey Sellers, a sophomore, and
going to have a foul on Avery Seidel.
That's going to be 7 team fouls now on Wayne City.
The camera's giving them commercials.
Yeah. We got to get some settings corrected here, don't we?
We have struggled. This is a typical first game.
Well, that's why we do this trial run here, so to speak. Not that every game we do is important. Don't mean it that way, but we thought that
you got to start somewhere.
We thought this would be a great game to do tonight because it's the first game in the new gym, and figured it would be a competitive game, which it is. And it gives us a chance to shake the rust off here a little bit before we get really, really busy here with basketball, both boys and girls. Into Jocelyn Hall. Shot is up. Off the back iron, no good. Ball's out of bounds. It's off Webber. Going to stay with Wayne City. 2:37 to play here in the first half.
Coming in is number 5 for the Trojans.
Number 5 for the Trojans. That will be Blair Moser, a sophomore. And the inbound comes in, and it's knocked away by Kaylee Jones. And the pass comes in this side, this time to Megan Anderson, and she's fouled.
Going to give that foul to Becca Marlowe. Should be 1-1.
Got a boys junior high score for you, final. Fairfield wins for the second night in a row. Last night they beat Benton. Tonight they beat El Dorado, 51-21. Fairfield Colts winners tonight. As the free throw is good.
Megan Anderson.
Puts the Indians back up by 10 again. And good free throw that time, too. Nothing but net. 17-6, 11-point lead. 2:32 to play here in the first half. With the basketball is Moser. Now to the right side. There's a shot just over the arc. It's no good. By Sellers, and here's the rebound by Wayne City. Quickly down and off glass. Scoring with it is Megan Anderson. Good transition bucket that time.
Nice kickoff by Seidel.
Wayne City backs up in that zone again, trying to clog up the lane. Go inside. Shot is up from the elbow. No good by the freshman Fry. And the rebound by Wayne City. Indians doing a pretty good job of limiting the Trojans to one shot. Here's a shot up in the lane. No good. The follow is no good. Back up again. No good. And Indians are out rebounding the Trojans here in the first half. And had 3 opportunities right there. And that's going to send Jocelyn Hall to the line.
Fouls on Jones, her second. Hall is 2 out of 3 from the free throw line.
Salem Invitational Girls High School Tournament started tonight, and Highland defeated Centralia 59-42. That's a final. That free throw is good, makes it 20-6. Biggest lead of the game here for the Indians. Pass inside, shot is off the mark, no good by Jones. And on the rebound, the ball is going to go to Wayne City.
Travel, he says.
All right. That was a good entry pass that time into Jones, and she had a point-blank shot that just rimmed out. But if you're a coach, you'll take those high percentage shots for sure. 15-footer there is no good. And on the rebound, we got a collision after the missed shot by Bass. And a foul is going to be called on the Lady Trojans. That's now 8 team fouls apiece, and fans don't agree with that.
Fouls on Black, 0.
Okay. All right.
Started to say, he said 0. Who is 0?
0 for Wayne City is Paige Greenwald, a freshman. Amazing how many freshmen we've had enter this game for both teams. Webber Township won the JV game, which you assume would have a number of freshmen in it.
Your camera.
They won it 40-18, thanks. And Paige Greenwald, the freshman, will bring it across against the freshman Fry for Webber Trojans. Trying to get a bounce pass inside the hole, and it's kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with Wayne City. 62 seconds to go here in the first half.
Who's number 20 for Wayne City?
Number 20 for Wayne City. That is Melanie Jordan, seeing her first action. Coach Hayes has pretty well emptied the bench here in the first half. Jordan gives it up to Anderson. There's a scrum on the floor. And jump ball's called, and the possession arrow goes to the Lady Trojans. 54 seconds left here in the first half. Trojans bring it across again. It's Sellers. to the younger Sellers. Now back out to the top to Moser. And looking inside, we've got a whistle and a foul. As a pass went inside there to Kaylee Jones. She's fouled, and Jones will go to the line.
Fouls on number 34 for Wayne City.
Well, Jones is a nice post player in there, though. When she catches the ball in the paint, she knows what to do with it, Danny.
She got the first one.
Mm-hmm. Makes it 20-7. And she banked the second one in, but it'll count just the same. 20-8. Back across the timeline. Here comes Paige Greenwald for Wayne City. 38 seconds to go in the half. Almost stolen away. Picks up her dribble, almost falls down. Now gets rid of it in the corner. Here's a shot. It's off the mark, no good. And rebound back the other way. Trojans have it.
Turnover number 6.
And they throw it away. Turn it over with 20 seconds to go. Anderson was the one that missed the shot here in the corner by the Indians. 18 seconds left now. Addison Seidel has it. Gives it back to Anderson. Now tries a skip pass, and it's stolen away by the Trojans. 7 seconds left. Can they get a shot off? Here's a drive inside the lane. It's charging foul's going to be called on Kaylee Jones. And, boy, Coach Spurlock didn't agree with that one.
That's her third, and I don't either.
That was a tough call.
She wasn't set.
Especially with 3.5 seconds to go in the half. That's a tough call. Tough call. So now you go into the locker room with 3 fouls instead of 2. All right, well, we got timeout here on the court.
3.5 left here, so we'll just keep it right here.
We'll share some other scores with you here as we go along. We mentioned that we'd have 3 girls coaches on the show with us this Saturday on the Sports Couch. In addition to the 2 coaches here, we'll also have Tanya Conrad, the girls coach from Fairfield, on the show with us. And then we're going to preview 4 of the boys area teams. We'll have Andy Fernbacher, the Salem Wildcats, on with us. We'll have Big Doug from Hamilton County on with us. Sure he's excited, don't you think, Danny?
Yeah.
We'll have Brian Gamber of the Woodlawn Cardinals on with us. And we will have Webber Township boys coach Brad Beatty on with us. So that's our lineup for this Saturday. 7 different coaches on with us. Hope you'll join us live beginning at 8:30 as we stream it live here on AreaSports.net. You know, Woodlawn's got 4 returning starters coming back. There's a steal.
Oh, she didn't realize how much time it was.
It was a nice steal there by Blair Moser, but didn't get a shot off as the half comes to an end. After one half, it is 20-8 in favor of Wayne City.
We'll let you hear from some of our sponsors, and we'll be back with some first half stats.
This broadcast is made possible by Barnard Soil Service, located in Wayne City, offering multiple services to the farming community, including crop input recommendations, custom application, field records, seed test plots, seed treatment, soil testing, and much more. Barnard Soil Service is located at 303 East Smith Street in Wayne City, and their phone number is 895-2116. Additional details available on the company website at barnards.com. Barnard Soil Service in Wayne City.
The old saying goes, nothing beats free. People's National Bank agrees. Free checking is just that, free. You get free paper statements. Your first box of checks are free. Unlimited check writing plus free access to over 25,000 ATMs nationwide with the MoneyPass network. If you like free, and we think you do, stop by People's National Bank today and open your free checking with only $100. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois farmers and businesses since 1909. Member FDIC.
Draper Insurance Agency in Dahlgren is owned and operated by licensed agent Carl Youngblood. Carl grew up on a dairy farm and worked for Smith Ag for more than 10 years. His background enables him to relate well to farmers in Southern Illinois. Carl offers a full range of services, including property, casualty, life, and health. He's an independent agent representing multiple companies to ensure very competitive rates. Drop by and see Carl Youngblood at Draper Insurance Agency, located on the highway in Dahlgren, or call for an appointment at 736-2394. He's a proud supporter of the High School Videocast Network.
This broadcast is made possible by Barnard Soil Service, located in Wayne City, offering multiple services to the farming community, including crop input recommendations, custom application, field records, seed test plots, seed treatment, soil testing, and much more. Barnard Soil Service is located at 303 East Smith Street in Wayne City, and their phone number is 895-2116. Additional details available on the company website at barnards.com. Barnard Soil Service in Wayne City.
Welcome back here to Webber Township High School, where it's 20-8 at halftime. The Wayne City Lady Indians lead the Lady Trojans. Looking at the first half stats here, Webber is just cold. 2 out of 16 on field goals and 3 out of 11 from the free throw line has been their demise. Had 6 turnovers here in the first half. Scoring, Kaylee Jones has 2, Becca Marlowe 4, and Anna Fry has 2. For the Wayne City Indians, they have 9 turnovers in the first half. They shoot 7 out of 19 on field goals, 5 out of 7 from the free throw line. Scoring, pretty balanced. Avery Seidel has 5. Megan Anderson has 4. Jocelyn Hall has 5. Lauren Bass has 2. Ellie Dickey has 2. And Addison Seidel has 2 to give us a halftime score of 20-8, Randy.
All right, yeah, you kind of hit the nail on the head there. The fact that Webber Township is just cold here at halftime. And no other way to put it. And that's why we got a 12-point bulge here, because they've had their shots, but just haven't been able to connect as well that Wayne City has. But we got a competitive basketball game. And, again, I'm struck by the fact that both teams have a number of freshmen that have been on the team or on the floor throughout the game. And as I mentioned during the broadcast there, Rick Hayes, I think, completely emptied his bench there that first half. I think everybody's
got a chance to get in the game.
Yeah. I think they have, pretty much. And Webber Township's used a lot, too. And, again, they've had some freshmen out there, as has Wayne City. So, go ahead.
On Monday night, these Wayne City Lady Indians will be taking on the Hamilton County Lady Foxes at 8:30. That turkey tournament that the Lady Foxes have will kick off Monday night. In Game 1 at 5:30, it's going to be Lawrenceville against Cairo Egyptian Co-op. And that team picked up a win the other night. They look pretty good. I've seen some highlights of it. So they're a new addition to that tournament. Be interesting to see. Edwards County is going to take on Gallatin County. And then Hamilton County will take on Wayne City. Then on Tuesday, it'll be Wayne City versus Lawrenceville at 5:30. 7 o'clock, it'll be Cairo versus Edwards County. And at 8:30, it'll be Gallatin County and Hamilton County. Then we'll take a couple days off for Thanksgiving. We'll come back on Friday night. At 5:30, it'll be Gallatin County and Lawrenceville. Cairo versus Wayne City, and Edwards County versus Hamilton County. And then on Saturday morning at 10 a.m., it'll be Wayne City versus Gallatin County. 11:30 will be Cairo versus Hamilton County, followed by Lawrenceville versus Edwards County. Then we'll come back on Saturday night, finish up the tournament. At 5 o'clock, it'll be Gallatin County versus Cairo, and Hamilton County versus Lawrenceville, and Edwards County versus Wayne City. So, busy week of basketball.
Absolutely. And speaking of tournaments, last night in the Marion Tip-Off Classic, the Lady Foxes, Hamilton County, got a win last night over Massac County. They came from behind to win that one 40-36, and Heron beat Vienna 45-42. At the DuQuoin Tip-Off Classic last night, Murfreesboro over Christopher 53-35, and DuQuoin beat Cairo 57-27. And at the Sparta tournament last night, Chester beat Redbud 54-47, and Sparta over Trico 56-45. And in a regular season game last night, Benton Rangerettes opened up their season against Cesar Waltonville, and Benton won it 54-43. So we're knee-deep in basketball. And, of course, the boys will really kick it off next week as a lot of Thanksgiving tournaments will begin. The Mount Vernon Rams will be down at the Pyramid Plus tournament down at Carterville. Fairfield Mules will be up at Lawrence County at the Lawrence County Classic. A lot of basketball getting ready to kick in full force here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure we're ready. We ain't got the kinks worked out, that's for sure.
Well, we're working some of them out tonight, and we'll work out some more before the evening is through. I did change altered the filter there on the camera. You can let me know whether or not that's lighter.
It looks better. It looks better on screen here.
Yeah, I believe it is. So, Billy,
I don't have
watch and let us know if that's lighter.
Don't have a score, but the Lady Foxes lead by 10 against Vienna headed into fourth quarter tonight. They're looking to move 3-0.
And we will try to gather
Let's hear
a few
from
more
another
scores.
one of our sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you need an attorney who can look out for your interest. Located just a short drive away in Mount Vernon, Olson & Reeves offer a free consultation to discuss your needs. Everything is discreet and confidential. At Olson & Reeves, they can provide you with consultation and assistance with traffic law and DUIs, estate planning, living wills, divorce, real estate contracts, personal injury and accidents, as well as medical malpractice. Call Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law in Mount Vernon at 316-7322.
All right, Randy, we're getting ready to start the third quarter.
Yes, we are. We got a score for you from Harrisburg. Season opener tonight for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, and after one quarter, Harrisburg leads Mount Vernon by a score of 14-5. So, if you're Coach Spurlock and the Trojans, what do you got to do this second half to get back in this other than shoot the ball better?
Got to put the ball in the hole.
Yeah.
You know, they got 16 shots, and Wayne City got 19. So that was pretty close. They actually got 11 free throws, and Wayne City got 7. 2 out of 16 and 3 out of 11. There ain't much. I mean, you shoot like that, you can't do enough to win ball games.
All right.
It's all about putting the ball in the hole.
Yes, it is. East Alton Wood River leads Dupo in the third quarter, 32-20. Also in girls high school action tonight. Start the second half. Teams will change ends, of course, and Wayne City Lady Indians, wearing those dark travel uniforms, will have the ball first to start the second half, leading it here by 12 points, 20-8. And they will work it on the right side to Megan Anderson. Comes over to Seidel. Looks like Webber's going to start in a man-to-man to start the second half. Shot is missed. Rebound coming out of there with it is Blair Moser racing to the other end for Webber. We got a collision, and a foul is going to be called. Moser got the ball to Bailey Sellers, and Sellers was the one that got fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
Sydney Greenwald's going to pick up the first foul of the second half.
So Benny Greenwald sitting down in the bleachers short distance from us here watching the game tonight. That's a guy who's watched a lot of basketball through the years. Of course, used to coach it too. First free throw is good. Second one by Sellers on the way, and that's no good. And we got to whistle somebody in there too early. Actually, a foul. Foul on the rebound.
It's going to be on
Wayne City.
Yeah, on Hall. How do you say her first name again?
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn. Yeah.
I got to get that down before next week.
Yeah, you do. You're going to be seeing a lot more of her. Shot from the corner is no good. Hall with the rebound. And dishes it out to Seidel, and here comes the Indians. Cross the front court. They'll go right side now to Anderson. Again, Trojans stay in that man-to-man as Seidel goes inside. There's a post move there by Anderson. Doesn't score. Rebound by the Trojans. Out of bounds. Going to stay with Wayne City.
Pretty nice look there. Just didn't get her feet quite squared up.
Lauren Bass will trigger it in. And wide open there. The shot is missed by Greenwald.
Man, that was a good-looking play.
Yeah, very good out-of-bounds play. It's wide open. Greenwald has it out front again. They'll reset the offense. Over to Anderson. Anderson out to the top to Bass. There's a backdoor cut, and shot is up no good by Greenwald. The follow is no good by Hall, and on the rebound we got jump ball called, and the possession arrow is going to favor.
Well, Wayne City's had some pretty good looks right there.
They've had some real good looks inside the paint.
0 for 5 to start the third.
Maybe that's just the rim
Maybe
that is
that
the
end.
coldest. Yeah, it's that end. That's the cold rim.
You know, at Wayne City, that one end's a lot worse than the other it was last year.
That's what a lot of people say.
Every game we watched in there was that way.
That's what a lot of people say.
Oh,
that one rolls off no good.
Trojans had a good look and come up empty.
Marlowe missed that one. Rebound by the Indians. Back the other way they go. 20-9 here early in the third quarter. Greenwald gives it up to Anderson. Comes back out to the top now to Bass. Swing it left wing now to Greenwald. And he'll try a bounce pass down low and whistle and a foul as they're trying to get it into Hall. And she'll go to the free throw line to shoot it. A pair. Who'd they call that one on, Danny?
I don't know. I'm trying to look and see who he gave that to.
Yeah, they asked.
I thought he said 32, but there ain't no 32 in the game.
Tim Rainey, the official, he goes over and tells them who it was. And I don't know.
They ain't put it up there.
No, they haven't. Free throws missed by Hall. She'll have another one. Got that one. 21-9. And here comes the Trojans now into the front court again. With it is Bailey Sellers. They'll go down low. Shot is up no good. In there by Moser. And on the rebound we got a foul on the Indians.
Be on Hall.
It's going to send Mackenzie Sellers,
her third,
to the line. Again, we had 2 Sellers in there for Webber and 2 Seidels for Wayne City in the first half.
First one is good.
Checking into the ball game for Lady Trojans is Abigail Hobart. She's one of the starters, wears number 45. Another free throw on the way, and it's off the front iron. No good, but almost chased down there by Sellers. They didn't box out the shooter. But it's going to be Wayne City ball. Seidel brings it up against Moser. Bounce passes it down to Hall, and she seals her man and scores. Jocelyn Hall makes it 24-10. If she gets that position on the block, she's pretty tough to deal with, and a timeout's going to be called again by Coach Cheyenne Spurlock. Timeout with 5:25 to go here in the third quarter. It's 24-10 in favor of Wayne City.
Let's hear from Jaggers. Welcome back here to Webber Township. First game in the new gym, Randy.
And what a beautiful facility it is. They used to call the old gym the Pit, but we were joking at the beginning of the broadcast they might have to call this one the Palace. I don't know, because it's not a pit. It's very, very nice.
The only 2,000-point scorers in school history are the Payne brothers.
Yeah, I remember back in the day in the old gym, in the old pit, they used to have a sign on the wall in there that said, welcome to the House of Pain. Remember that? They did. Welcome to the House of Pain. All right, back to live action here. With it is Blair Moser. Wayne City is in a zone. In the corner, they work it. Drive baseline, back into Moser. Her shot is off the rim, no good. Rebound by Hall for Wayne City.
Boy, another good-looking shot.
Just couldn't get it to go down. It's just been some cold shooting here on this opening night for the Lady Trojans. Seidel will launch one from behind the arc. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. Hall's got it, and she's fouled as she tries to go up for the shot. Waltonville High School will be having their Meet the Spartans night tomorrow night at 6:30.
Fouls on Marlowe, her third.
So if you'd like to meet the Waltonville Spartan basketball team, cheerleaders, junior high boys and girls teams, they'll all be there. Meet the Spartans tomorrow night at Waltonville High School. Into the ball game for Webber Township is Kaylee Jones. She had some good post moves in that first half, Danny. We'll see if she's able to do that here in the second half. Just couldn't get the shots down. Holbert on the rebound.
Misses them both.
They get the pass ahead to Mackenzie Sellers. Now out front to Moser. Try to go down low, and there's Hall again to take it away.
Block.
.432 to go here, third quarter. Front court action again. Sydney Greenwald has it. Goes right side to Anderson. Going down low on the block. Turnaround shot is up and in by Lauren Bass.
Good looking turnaround shot.
Bass makes it 25-10 in favor of the Indians. Directing traffic out front now. Sellers again for the Lady Trojans. They'll go down into the corner. Here's a baseline move. Look at this. Oh, and missed the layup there. Opportunity was there. Unfortunately, Marlowe missed the shot.
Trojans just haven't been able to throw one in tonight.
No. That was about as open as you get. It was a great baseline move by her, but she just couldn't finish.
0 out of 5.
Shot is up off the back iron. No good by Lauren Bass. And
that's following a 2 of 16 in the first half.
Yeah, the first half, right. Ice cold.
So they are 2 out of 21.
Yeah, it's tough to win when you shoot 2 out of 21. No matter what level you're playing at.
They've had good shots, Randy. It ain't like they took a bunch of bad shots.
No, it's not. And I think if you ask Rick Hayes, he would say that his team could shoot a lot better too. It's just they've been kind of cold as well, but they've been a little bit warmer than what Webber has been tonight. That ball went out of bounds right in front of the Trojans bench, and they will trigger it in right there.
They're shooting 9 out of 27.
Okay. Abigail Holbert will trigger it.
That's 33% for them.
Here's a skip pass over to Sellers.
9.5% for the Trojans.
Here's Moser, wants to drive, and picking up the foul is going to be the younger Seidel.
Addison, that'll be her third.
She is a freshman.
Oh, no.
Nope. Did they call push off? Offensive foul? I guess they did. The way they motioned it, it sure looked like it was foul on Seidel, but nope. They call that the offensive foul on Moser. And there's a traveling violation. Or double dribble, whatever you want to call it. On Sydney Greenwald. Turnover gives it back.
Turnover number 10.
To the Lady Trojans. 2:51 to play here, third quarter. 15-point game. Wayne City leads at 25-10. Opening game of the season for Webber Trojans. Second game of the year for Wayne City as the shot is put up.
Going to be a foul on Dickey.
By Sellers. And Dickey got her. Mackenzie Sellers back to the line.
Lady Foxes are still up by 10 with 2 minutes to go, so it looks like they're going to move to 3-0 down there at Marion.
Free throw's good, makes it 25-11. Sellers will have another one.
Got them both.
25-12. Back the other way come the Lady Indians. Greenwald has it out front. She's going to stop and pop a three-pointer. It's off, no good. Rebound in the lane there by Bass, and a jump ball is called. Possession error will favor the Lady Indians with 2:18 to play. Looks like there's 3:26 left in the game down there at the Marion Tip-Off Classic with the Foxes and Vienna. Inbound pass. Shot up by Seidel. No good, but she's fouled.
Blair Mosier.
This is their third or fourth game down there in that tournament, Lady Foxes.
Third.
Okay, so
they'll play.
If they can hold on, they'll go 3-0 here.
Beat Heron, Massac, Vienna tonight. They'll have Marion tomorrow night. First free throw by Seidel was no good.
And second one looks good. 26-12. She's a good player.
She's been a starter since a freshman.
Yeah, rightfully so. Good ball handler. And something about the clock. The official was motioning to the scores table to.
Don't think he started the clock. They got to watching the game. They got a whole new group down there, they said.
Hey, they got to break the dust off too, just like we do. We're not the only ones. It's a season opener for all of us, Danny. Here's a drive baseline and a nice feed inside, and the shot is up and in by Kaylee Jones. That was a pretty play by the Trojans.
As bad as they've shot, they're only 12 points behind.
Yeah, 26-14. Seidel out front again. Working against Moser. Picks up her dribble now. Bounce pass inside and sealing her man on the block and getting open is Ellie Dickey with a nice move. Ellie Dickey with the deuce. Makes it 28-14. Trojans back the other way again. Again, Moser with it. In the corner. Shot from behind the arc, and it's a three-pointer. Write it down for Mackenzie Sellers. 28-17. Trojans aren't going away. Minute 19 left here in the third quarter. We got a lot of basketball left to be played, Danny.
Yes, this could get exciting before it's over with.
Seidel goes up for a shot from the baseline, missed it. There's a rebound for the Lady Trojans, and they'll bring it back the other way. Becca Marlowe with it. Out front to Sellers again. Now it's Holbert. Along the baseline, back out to Sellers. She'll launch a three. No good. Rebound by Dickey for Wayne City on the weak side. Lady Indians back the other direction now. 39 seconds to play in the quarter. Seidel tries to bounce pass it inside. There's a double team. And the rebound is somehow saved from going out of bounds by the Indians. They have new life. 25 seconds left. Here's a shot just inside the arc. And it's no good by Bass. And this time the
Lady Trojans were spectating down there.
They are. They're not rebounding. And that's exactly what we're hearing Coach Spurlock say as she is trying to rally her troops. Addison Seidel will trigger it in, and that one's blocked as Bass went up for the shot. Trojans have it back the other way. 14 seconds left in the quarter. Out front's Moser. Around the horn it comes to Sellers. Now to Holbert. Shot is up and in. The three-pointer is good.
Banked it.
Before the horn. And we've got an 8-point game here. An 8-point game at the end of three quarters. Wow, what a comeback.
Let's hear from Mr. Draper.
Draper Insurance Agency in Dahlgren is owned and operated by licensed agent Carl Youngblood. Carl grew up on a dairy farm and worked for Smith Ag for more than 10 years. His background enables him to relate well to farmers in southern Illinois. Carl offers a full range of services, including property, casualty, life, and health. He's an independent agent representing multiple companies to ensure very competitive rates. Drop by and see Carl Youngblood at Draper Insurance Agency, located on the highway in Dahlgren, or call for an appointment at 736-2394. He's a proud supporter of the High School Videocast Network.
Hamilton County wins it.
All right, back here, you got a final there?
Got a final. Lady Foxes of Hamilton County, they beat Vienna tonight 49-37. Lady Foxes are 3-0 down at that Marion Tip-Off Classic. (28-20). This game has tightened up here, Danny, as a couple of rallies there late in the end of the third quarter for the Lady Trojans, and they're in this game.
Wayne City didn't shoot very good that quarter either. Webber was 3 out of 10, and Wayne City was 3 out of 14. Webber was 3 out of 6 on free throws, and Wayne City was 2 out of 6.
Holbert goes inside to Jones. Ball is stripped, picked back up by Sellers. She puts up a shot, no good, gets it back, falls down with it, and a traveling violation is going to be called.
She's wanting to foul, and I don't blame her.
Yeah, a little roughhousing going on out there, getting physical.
She got tripped.
We'll see which team wants it now. Just underway, fourth quarter. In the front court, Megan Anderson for the Indians. Takes it in the lane, scores. Pretty move there.
That's a nice drive.
Yeah, Megan Anderson, nice shot. Nice move to the glass. 30-20. Lady Indians up by 10. Holbert has it out front for the Trojans. Comes to Sellers. Trying to post up Jones in there. She's got it now. Turnaround shot is up. No good. She had a good angle, but just couldn't get it down. Rebound by the Indians. Coming away with it is Sydney Greenwald. Gets it ahead to Seidel. Across to Anderson. Back to Seidel. Works baseline. Stops, puts up the shot. Hit the side of the backboard. And a traveling violation as getting going a little bit too fast there was Kaylee Jones.
Turnover number 8 on the Trojans.
Friendly College Warriors are off to a 5-0 start this year, the men's team. Here is the inbound intended for Greenwald. The jump ball is going to be called. We've added a new feature to our website I think a lot of you are going to like. We are posting college basketball scores of local and area interest, both JUCO as well as Division I. So
Cameron's giving them ads again.
All right, thanks. And so those teams that people like to follow, like SIU and Illinois and Kentucky, Duke, and of course Michigan State. Those scores.
Has Michigan State played any games lately?
Yeah, they've been winning big time. As the shot's put up and in by Jocelyn Hall.
Have they been playing anybody?
Well, is anybody playing anybody right now? Actually, they did. They went and won on the road at Seton Hall the other night, 12th ranked team in the country, and they won at Seton Hall. That was a quality win.
That would have been a good win.
A real good win. Shot is up and good. It's a three-pointer.
By Sellers.
Mackenzie Sellers knocks it down, and we got us a 9-point game with 6:12 to play, 32-23. Indians with the lead and the basketball. Seidel to Greenwald. Fairfield playing Flora tonight as well. We'll try to get a score for you on that one. There's a three-pointer on the other end as Megan Anderson answers back for Wayne City.
Anderson's had a nice game.
Team's heating up right now, 35-23. Spirited fourth quarter here as Holbert tries to go inside. It's knocked around, stolen away by the Indians. Good defense.
Turnover number 9.
Ahead to Seidel. Seidel has it for the Lady Indians. Driving down the lane, shot up and in. That's that move again by Megan Anderson. You know, she's pretty good off the dribble.
She's got 7 in the quarter, Randy.
She is really good off the dribble. 37-23 and down on the other end. Post move inside. Score it for Becca Marlowe. Marlowe making her presence known on the block. 37-25. 5:09 to go in the game. Indians by 12. Here's a little give and go to Seidel, and it's stolen away. Holbert takes it away from the Lady Trojans. Back the other way. Lead pass. Trying to throw it down to her teammate, Kaylee Jones, but instead it goes out of bounds. The turnover going to give it back to Wayne City.
That's 10 turnovers on the Trojans and 11 on the Indians. Timeout.
Timeout with 4:56 left. We'll be right back.
This broadcast is made possible by Barnard Soil Service, located in Wayne City, offering multiple services to the farming community, including crop input recommendations, custom application, field records, seed test plots, seed treatment, soil testing, and much more. Barnard Soil Service is located at 303 East Smith Street in Wayne City, and their phone number is 895-2116. Additional details available on the company website at barnards.com. Barnard Soil Service in Wayne City.
Back here, whatever. I'll have to agree with Billy Rocket. They played Hofstra 3 times.
No, that's not true. That's not true, Billy. You know better than that. But if you want to know the Hofstra scores, we can post those too on our site if you'd like.
He's kind of become a fan of them.
I think he has. I think he's become a real fan of Hofstra. Sure has. I got another score for you. Girls high school score. Heron has defeated Marion tonight, 44-29.
And that's who the Lady Foxes face tomorrow night.
Okay. Back to live action here.
Having defeated Heron already.
4:56 to play. Indians with a 12-point lead and the basketball. With it is Megan Anderson. They cut her off, come out to Greenwald. Back to Anderson. Back to Greenwald. Trojans matching up man-to-man again here with 4:33 to play in the game. They're trying to post up down low, and they do, but it's stolen away from behind. Good play defensively by Kaylee Jones. Jones gets it ahead to Sellers. That's the younger Sellers, the sophomore who has it. Now comes over to Holbert. Back to Bailey Sellers, but she walks with the basketball.
Turnover number 11.
Missed opportunity there. Halftime, Harrisburg leads Mount Vernon 31-20. Lady Rams hanging with Harrisburg, down at Harrisburg. Here's Seidel around a pick, and she scores.
Nice little ball screen.
Real good move there off the high screen as Seidel scores off glass. It's 39-25. And that's why she's so valuable to this team. Shot up out front is no good by Sellers. Rebound by Seidel. Coming the other way for Wayne City. 3:44 to play. Goes around a pick again. Stops, pops, missed the shot. Rebound by Hall. Tip back up, and a foul is going to be called.
Foul is going to be on Hublett. That'll be her 4th.
Jocelyn Hall at the line with 3:35 to go in the game. Missed the free throw. I think we gave you this score earlier, but in case you didn't catch it, we'll give it to you again, folks. Up at the Salem Invitational Tournament tonight, girls action. Highland defeated Centralia 59-42. That's a final. As free throw is good on the second one for Hall. 40-25. We'll have all the scores posted for you here later on tonight on our website, AreaSports.net.
Also, we want to send our thoughts and prayers out to the community of Vandalia.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to have burial of the folks that got killed in that tragic accident over the weekend.
Horrible. Just unthinkable. Yeah, no school in Vandalia tomorrow. Greenwald has it to Megan Anderson. Down low to Hall. Up and in. Good ball movement by Wayne City.
That shot was by Bass.
Oh, that was by Bash. You're right. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Yep. You got to keep me straight. That's good, Danny.
Well,
They say I got to shake the rust off here.
I know how it goes.
Got to shake the rust off. Holbert with the rebound for the Trojans. Back to Sellers. Shot rims in and out. No good. Actually, that was Marlowe. Now here's a rebound back the other way. Megan Anderson, 2-on-1. Puts up the shot. Missed it. And on the rebound, we got a foul on the floor. We have 2:37 left on the clock, and all of a sudden, Wayne City has stretched this thing out to a 17-point lead, Danny, when it was down to 8.
Yep, they've had a pretty good run this quarter. Anderson's kind of took this game over, and she missed a good opportunity right there.
Yeah. Right about that. Also at the Salem Invitational Tournament, Carterville leads Salem 28-18. Inside it goes. Megan Anderson scores. She's a player.
Yeah.
44-25.
She's just a sophomore, too.
No, she actually is a senior.
Senior.
Yeah. I bet Rick Hayes wishes she was a sophomore.
Yeah.
There's a three-pointer.
By Bailey Sellers.
She's the younger of the Sellers. The sophomore. Makes it 44-28, 2:09 left to play. Here is Seidel, double teamed, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Trojans. Again, we will have Coach Hayes and Coach Spurlock on the sports couch with us this Saturday morning at 8:30. We'll also have Fairfield girls coach Tanya Conrad with us, and then we'll have the boys coaches from Salem, McLeansboro, Woodlawn, and Webber on with us. As the shot's missed underneath, the follow by Hall is no good. Now we have a jump ball called, and possession arrow is going to leave it with
Tanya Conrad. It's going to be interesting. She lost her security blanket. Old Marty Slover, first time, and I forgot how many.
Yeah, you're right.
Is not going to be.
Yeah. Marty's another one that will join us in the broadcast booth, too, because he's not coaching basketball this year. There's a shot in the lane. It's no good by Fry, the freshman who's back in there for the Trojans. Rebound the other way now for Wayne City. Minute 36 to play.
See, he's got him a couple signees for his Frontier softball team.
Yep, the Frontier Bobcats softball program's a pretty good program, as that shot is up no good by Dickey. And on the rebound, we've got a foul.
Wes Warren, Barry Vaughn, and who'd you say the gentleman across the floor is?
Tim Rainey.
Tim Rainey, that's right. He's a General Tire man.
Tim Rainey, yeah, he went to high school with my wife, Connie. The same class.
Well, Wes Warren and I were in the same class.
Were you? All right. There's a shot that's up no good by Anna Fry, and rebound Wayne City. We got 68 seconds to play. And timeout's going to be called by Rick Hayes, as he wants to get some other players in the ball game for his Lady Indians. They seem to have this one under control here with a 16-point lead and 64 seconds left. Got to give the Trojans credit for fighting back here, Danny, after having that cold shooting in the first half. They fought back there, had a good third quarter, cut this lead down to 8 points, and then Wayne City decided to kick it back and gear themselves here in that fourth quarter. And they got the lead back up into double digits.
Webber's only 3 out of 11 this quarter.
But I'd say all in all, probably Coach Spurlock sees a lot of positive things she can take out of this opening game of the season and build upon. You got to play in order to know where you're at, you know.
Yeah, you know, you can only practice against yourself so long.
And they play again tomorrow night. They're going to turn right around and play tomorrow night. They get on the bus and go down to Gallatin County tomorrow night.
That'll be a tough trip.
Here is a shot by Megan Anderson. I'm telling you what, off the dribble, she is tough. Little lean-in shot off the dribble, 46-28. Blair Moser with it out. Shot up by Sellers, no good. Rebound Seidel, 28 seconds left. 46-28. It's an 18-point lead for Wayne City. Webber Township won the JV contest.
40-18.
40-18, yeah. Greenwald has it. They're going to play catch out front there. Anderson now. Back out to Dickey. And that's the ball game. Final score, 46-28. Wayne City wins it. And Danny will work on our stats here for you. We appreciate everybody logging on and joining us for the game tonight. Again, we'll have scores from around the area posted for you here on our sports website in just a little while. Beautiful new facility here at Webber Township High School. You get a chance, you need to come out here and see it for yourself. There's going to be some serious basketball played here. And I can tell just the way it was tonight and a couple of times that this is one gym that can get really, really loud. So I can imagine you get a capacity crowd in here in a tight ball game, how loud and crazy this place is going to be. It's a nice gym.
All right, for the Trojans, final scoring figures here. Mackenzie Sellers finishes with 9. Kaylee Jones has 4. Becca Marlowe has 6. Bailey Sellers has 3. Anna Fry has 2. For the victorious Indians, they're led by Megan Anderson with 15. Avery Seidel has 8. Jocelyn. I don't know if I'll ever get that. Jocelyn Hall has 9. Lauren Bass has 6. Ellie Dickey has 4. Addison Seidel has 2 to give us a final score of 46-28.
All right. Again, we appreciate you logging in and enjoying the game tonight. It's been our pleasure to bring it to you. And we'll be talking to you again here real soon. Danny will have a lot of action for you next week from
Hamilton County.
County.
Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and 2 games on Saturday.
And all these boys' games will be kicking in here real soon. And be sure to join us for the Sports Couch. 7 different coaches will join us this Saturday morning at 8:30. 3 girls coaches, 4 boys coaches. Going to be a good discussion, so join us for that.
All right, that's a wrap here tonight.
So long, everybody.